Good day. My name is Christine Miller, and I'll be speaking on market research trends. The information for this report was taken from the Green Book report, as well as an online source, BitBrain, which had an article related to market research analysis. What are the skills required for market researchers in the current world? They must have data analytical skills. That is, they should be able to not only get the data, but to be able to analyze it in a beneficial manner for the customer. This requires a certain level of critical thinking, and added to that, they have to be strategic and innovative. That is, they must be able to use the information that has been garnered from the data and use it to actually help the business to move forward. This requires some level of sales and business knowledge. That is, they must know what the business is about and what sales, if it is a sales-oriented business, is needed to get the business moving forward. To do this, they must also have some level of skill in storytelling and visualization, which will make it appealing for the customer. Of these, for my project, data analytics, being innovative, and sales and business knowledge are the best fits for my proposal. This is because being in a somewhat new environment for the country, it is going to require some level of innovation. This, coupled with having the knowledge of the needs and wants of the customers, along with getting knowledge of the business from international practices from countries that have done it already. Unfortunately, at this stage, there aren't a lot of countries that have done this, but they can still use the ones that have done it already. Then the data analysis will also be critical in terms of knowing what the problems that are being faced or will be faced by the customers who are going to be using the product, as well as the businesses that are going to have to be making the changes that are required. We find that there are a lot of internet platforms being used in the industry, which helps to gather all the information that is needed for the industry. Mobile connectivity also allows for on-the-go connections to the platforms, making it more efficient and effective. Consultations are now needed with researchers using the information that they have gathered, then having discussions with the customers and managers, and giving them better information on how the information can be used. More willing and able. Self-service platforms are more trendy in that the businesses have made the platforms available for not only the research department, but for other departments and also customers. The other employees can now use information in ways outside of the original research, which can be used to benefit the industry. Researchers also have to do more experimentation, in that instead of waiting for when the need is there, they can also look within the industry and see what is needed. Therefore, they can do some level of market test to see what is out there and if that information can be used for further market test. A lot gained for the industry. For my project, consultation is the key. data that is gathered from market researchers,
Being
data that
totally
is
new for the
gathered
country
from other
is going
professionals,
to require a lot of
which is out
consultation
there.
with the businesses to
So
see how they're going
sometimes
to move forward.
we end up getting
Then
lost
using the
sometimes
data
in
that has been gathered from the
areas
customer to
and
see what they really want
trying to gather all
and
of this
therefore
data
what the
and not
possibilities are
focusing on the
based
customer,
on the
because the
government
customer
guidelines.
also has access to some of this data. So it is a matter of ensuring that the customer really is the focus, not just in terms of what they want in terms of this particular product, but getting a better idea of the customer. For my project, the collaborations with other companies in the field to expand and grow the industry is essential, because this doesn't just affect one company, it affects a lot of companies. So then they need to collaborate, they need to find cost-effective solutions to ensure that they're able to move forward. This um, moves now into the challenge, transforming one of the challenges. And the challenge that I chose is ensuring that market research remains an attractive professional career. To do this, it means for the millennials ensuring that the data analytics and our scientists that that data is constantly being gathered and analyzed in a professional way. Then we know that graphic design is needed in most reports that are generated. So to make sure that the reports that are given out for the customers are attractive and makes people want to use it. Finally, it's partnerships. As I said before, it is key to ensure that there is partnership between the players within the industry to keep the industry vibrant. So for it to be attractive, there has to be the vision that is set, and for persons to be able to see that vision, to see that the industry is vibrant and growing. The takeaways of and for the utilization for my proposal is that there are nutrients in the field of market research which have to be considered in doing the proposal. This includes, for instance, using data analytics, using the consultations as I have discussed, and ensuring knowledge of the market and business. This is very important. So ensure that there's a full understanding of what's going on in the markets and the business in general internationally. There's online platforms which are very trendy now and available for anybody within the industry. Then there's the collaboration, which links the businesses together to ensure that they are on the same page, everybody is aware of what the needs are, and the organization is able to speak to speak from a position of knowledge based on the research that has been taken to be able to advise their members as to the steps that they can take to move forward.